this one is a puzzle. Today I am reviewing de-crusters. You can get a lot of de-crusters anywhere. Basically what they are is a cookie cutter that is relatively close to the shape of your normal sandwich bread, and they cut off the crust, sometimes cutting the sandwich into manageable pieces, like this one is a puzzle. I thought I would give you my opinion on some of these. The first two, these two right here I got at Walmart. They're a different brand though. This one is by Munchkin and this one is some other brand that was no name. So unfortunately I can't tell you where to get this one. This one I got at Walmart. I think that it's also available online, so if I can find the link I will leave it below. And then I have the de-cruster to the 2-in-1 piece Wonder Bread sandwich maker. Basically, this is the part that decrusts. There's another part that I have in the kitchen that presses the bread together to make it kind of like those Smucker's snacker sandwiches that you can put in the freezer and then pop them in their lunches. I never buy those. But I thought that I would tell you my opinions on these. I use these a lot. The puzzle one that I got by Munchkin, it's fairly sturdy. It has a very good sharp edge, so I have no complaints about that. It's dishwasher safe. And the only comment that I can make on its viability is the fact that sometimes the crust does not fit ever so nicely on the de-cruster, and I think that's pretty much the case with all of them except for the Wonder one. This one I absolutely dislike a lot. I only use it if the kids specifically request it. It's just because it's made out of cheap plastic and it's got all of these bumps and nicks and stuff in it already from being knocked around in the drawer, and even though it was supposed to be dishwasher safe, my dishwasher was a little bit too hot and it melted the edge right there. So something to keep in mind. I don't really like using this one because of that. The Wonder Bread 2-in-1, the de-cruster part is my absolute favorite because it doesn't waste anything on the bread, and except for the crust obviously, and it never fails to fit perfectly within the bread. I just have to stretch the bread a little bit out if it's been smushed, but other than that, I really like this. I would also like to add that I do have some Fun Bites cutters, but I really don't consider them de-crusters because they don't trim just the crust off. They literally take things out of the middle. So what I wanted to say about the crust, and this is why I know there's a lot of people out there like, well, they should just eat the crust, you know, stop enabling them and whatnot. But here's the deal. I can make those crusts into croutons. So, and maybe that should be an upcoming review. If you want to hear a recipe for croutons, then let me know in the comments and I will make that happen for you. Basically, when I make a sandwich, I make sure that the outlining of the cookie cutter is not going to come across any of the condiments or the contents inside, and that leaves me with clean cut crusts that I can chop up and then turn into croutons for a salad later. Somebody's going to eat those because you know my kids love the crunchy croutons. So if you have a de-cruster at home, let me know what kind you use because I would love to try some more out. I know I have one that does dolphins and one that also does I think it's dinosaurs. They're both by Munchkin as well. If you have any other ones though, I would love to hear about them because I like cutting food into shapes and the kids like it, so I would love to hear about those. If you are curious about the Wonder Bread cutter, I will leave the link in description below because this is my absolute favorite, and the sandwich sealer that comes with it isn't half bad either. So that's your Playful Bite for today. I will see you on Monday with your next tip.